All right, I'm gonna briefly review. This is a disaster.
Howdy foodie friends, welcome to the Drawn Hungry dinner party. Come on in. I'm Mishra Johnson, the game designer and illustrator behind this deliciously fun culinary card game. In each video, I invite chefs, culinary artisans, and foodie friends to join me for a game of Drawn Hungry in a delightful destination and compete to see who's a certified culinary genius. Today, we're playing in the absolutely gorgeous home of Jessica and Aaron Grimmer. They're co-owners of the soon-to-open High Noon restaurant and event space, as well as the Picnic House Mercantile here in Portland, Oregon. Thank you so much for having us. So, we're going to go over the rules and then dive into the game. But first, let's meet our fellow players. First up, we have Aaron Chartier, chef of the soon-to-open High Noon. Aaron has been living with his husband in Portland for 9 years, working in both the food and board game industries. Next is Tilly Luna, a buyer for Guardian Games and creative dabbler in the arts. We have Brian Neighbors, a self-proclaimed failed Instagram chef, who every time he attempts to make a recipe he sees online, it turns out tasting gross. Is it his fault or theirs? Next is Shayna, who loves 9-inch nails and eating chips. And finally, Daniel Fickle, an amazing photographer and filmmaker. In Drawn Hungry, the goal is to prepare the head chef's favorite meal. The first player to get 25 points or more is a certified culinary genius. If you want a more thorough breakdown of the rules, watch our full video demo linked here and in the video description below. So thank you everyone for being here today. I can't wait to see what delicious ideas you cook up while we play. To start us off, we're going to pick our first head chef, and that's always the person who's chopped an onion most recently. So, anyone chopped an onion in the last couple days?
I chopped an onion last Saturday, not yesterday, but 8 days ago.
Yesterday.
Oh.
I think Tilly, you're our first head chef. All right. Excellent. So the rest of us are going to grab 5 ingredients and 5 dishes. On the back of the ingredient cards, we have markings for gluten-free, vegetarian, and vegan. So if you're veg or vegan, you can use those markings to help select which cards you want to play with. And then once we all have our cards, Tilly, you will grab a special occasion card and an ingredient, which will be our secret ingredient for the round. Great.
Now, with the drawing, are we just writing down what our dish is, or are we like drawing a picture?
You have the option to draw. You can draw a picture, write down a description. If you're like, I really don't want to even pick up a pencil, you can just mentally prepare what you're going to say.
So if you drew a picture, you wouldn't have to like label that that's basil on the top. You could just say that's basil.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, there's going to be basil on the top.
Requirements: allergic to basil.
So once Tilly shares the occasion and secret ingredient, we'll have 5 minutes to prepare our meals. We all have these making my meal cards, so keep it on yellow, and when you're done, you flip it over to green to let everyone know that you're done.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, did you say there is a time limit?
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yep.
Generous, I like it. All right, the special occasion is Food Festival, and the special ingredient is breadcrumbs.
Great.
Okay. I have another question. Are we presenting a whole meal?
Mm-hmm.
So you can have like dessert can be a side thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh wait, it's a whole meal, not just one dish.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just keep in mind though, it's a food festival. So what works best if you were trying to serve 500 people at a food festival?
So do I need an app, an entree, and dessert?
What can you walk around with?
Definitely a handful of breadcrumbs. I mean,
Handful of
like a
breadcrumbs.
bird.
Okay.
Just
Excuse me, to see how many of my burps we get on.
Has anyone had like a real wild dish at a food festival?
I mean, I'm from Oklahoma, the land of fried beer.
Fried beer?
I never had it, but it was pretty much, it was beer in like a dumpling
It's like a
filling
soup
that was fried. So, yeah,
Alright.
That's a choice.
yeah. Of course, we also have fried butter on a stick.
I still don't
So,
understand that one. But
I don't know. How do you do beer? I don't know.
a soup dumpling makes sense.
Let's just say I didn't go to the fair very often.
Fine.
When I did, I was working.
That's the fried butter on a stick.
At Feast one year, Chris Costantino was one of the like guest chefs, and he was serving sweetbreads. And that is the one and only time I've tried sweetbreads.
Do you like it?
No,
Oh, I
No.
love sweet bread.
A misleading name.
it is a
Yeah.
very misleading name.
It's not sticky
But I was
buns
like-
at all.
On adventures, like this is what Chris Costantino is known for. Like I'll give it a shot. I was like,
Not your best.
no.
Yeah.
I don't like liver and sort of that texture in general. So
Yeah.
yeah, organ meats are not my jam. Oh, we got 30 seconds.
Oh shit.
Everyone got their breadcrumbs? Breadcrumbs incorporated?
And that's just an extra point. Do you have to use the secret?
You have to,
Oh, you
or
have.
you could be disqualified.
Oh, I already did. Asking for a friend.
5 seconds.
Chef. 2 seconds.
Okay, pencils down.
Hands up.
All right, so we'll all go around and present our meals to Tilly, our head chef. I like to make sure that you show what card you used to create your meal. And then we'll go around this way, starting from the left of the head chef. So, Ryan, you'll kick it off.
Okay, well, I'm presenting you with a cabbage stuffed tilapia, a breaded cabbage stuffed tilapia with an eggplant pesto, and it's in a Euro wrap.
Hold on.
Very savory, very
It's a
good.
choice.
very good.
I do think it would be pretty good.
And then with the side, it's a savory albacore tuna pudding. Aioli.
You might have lost me there.
That's just the side, though. You can just judge the main
Why
if
would
you
you
like.
do that to albacore tuna?
I'm being experimental.
The question is it his fault or yours?
Yeah,
Pretty sure that one's his.
I've tried to use as many cards as possible.
I see that.
All right, Tilly. Okay. So I made you a breaded broccoli and blue cheese crostini for an appetizer with a garlic and ginger chicken skewer. They're breaded, by the way. And then a whole wheat and lime, key lime tart with a delicious breadcrumb crust.
You're using the breadcrumbs 3 times.
Yes, I did. Yes, I
All right.
Okay. I have. Let's see. Wait, where did it go? That's not. Okay.
You dropped
Wrong pile. All right. I have a coconut milk horchata boba tea. And I have a roasted tomatillo with a grain bowl with rainbow trout and breadcrumbs.
I have prepared for the food festival a larb, which is a Laotian salad featuring cooked minced meats in a lettuce wrap. My larb will feature toasted panko breadcrumbs with ground chicken and fried green onions, along with a blueberry, garlic, and fish sauce puree on top there.
Like that.
So I went with the walking around holding it thing. So I started out with a rack of lamb because I figured those have a built-in stick.
Lollipop?
You can, little lollipop built-in stick. You can carry that around with a encrusted in breadcrumbs and cooked off because you gotta use those. I have a sunflower, mint, and roasted red pepper puree. Nice drizzle over the top, and then I thought you could do like a nice crepe kind of around the bottom of it to help protect your hand and catch all those nice juices and stuff as they fall off.
The edible napkin.
Yeah.
Good.
All right, I'm gonna briefly review. This is a disaster.
Think of it as a pate. Maybe I shouldn't have said albacore pudding. Like a liver mousse. But yeah.
You don't know this about me, but I come from albacore tuna fishing family. This is a disgrace. I never want to see this in my kitchen again.
I'm gonna work on it. We'll see.
I do think as far as fair food, walkability, and deliciousness, it's going to be over here with boba tea.
Great.
Sorry about the pops.
It's fine.
Excellent. So total up the points
Okay.
from your meal, and then we also include the points from the breadcrumbs.
Okay.
And then you also get to hold on to the special occasion card as a trophy.
Special.
You didn't even look at it?
No.
What's this revenge card?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I had one in my hand and then I didn't even.
Do you like spit in somebody else's food? That's pretty neat.
I mean, it's pretty cold in this game. So if you have this in your hand during the 5 minutes of gameplay, you can play it against another player. So you'll say like, Ryan, I want to see your hand of cards. And he'll have to show you, and you can steal any 2 of his cards, and then he'll be stuck with whatever's in his hand, and you can use those in creating your meal that round.
Oh, so it's not a swap, it's just a steal?
It's a
You
steal.
can do that in 8.9 to 5 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you
So
can,
you're
you
gonna wait
can,
till the very end.
you can
just,
cut the recipe up with like 30 seconds to
Looks
go.
pretty nice what you got.
If only someone had stole albacore and put it in.
Or any one of those two would be great.
Yeah.
I would have really derailed things.
Yes, so Ryan, you will be the head chef this round.
Oh god.
So you will need to grab a special occasion
Oh,
and
you're the
an
head chef, so
ingredient.
you don't.
Special occasion. And,
Oh, ingredient card.
oops. The secret ingredient is corn tortillas, and the special occasion is your worst enemy coming over for dinner.
See, you
I should have, I
don't make them play all your
know, we were off by 1 round. But yeah, you can't hang on to ingredients for a later round, right?
You hold on to the ingredients that you didn't play from the last time.
Oh,
That's
you
all the
do?
one.
I got rid of mine.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
That's fine for this round, but
Okay.
next time you'll hold on to the ones that you didn't play.
And then do you pick 5 new, so then you end up having more ingredients?
No,
Or
you just redraw so you have 5
5.
total.
Okay.
So do you hate them in a way that you want them to think they're better than you, or you're better than them, or do you hate them and you want them to never come back to your house again because your food is so bad?
Give us some context.
What I would think is that you're making, it's gonna look real good, but taste real bad.
All right, so very important.
So yeah, your worst enemy sits down and they're like, "Wow, thanks for having me over. This is wonderful." And you're like, "You motherfucker."
All right, we got 5 minutes on the clock.
Should I be getting in everyone's heads right now?
Yes.
Okay, well, my special rule is worth 25 points if you get it right.
What's the secret ingredient?
The secret ingredient is corn tortillas.
Oh, I forgot about the corn tortillas. No.
Well, like I threw my breaded tilapia in a euro, just throw your dish. Throw your dish and get corn
It
tortillas.
just means I have to completely change what I was thinking. I just doesn't work with any.
I kinda wish I was a chef in this round. I got some great ideas for my worst enemy.
I don't think cards. You know what? I'm just gonna throw cards at this so I can get new
I don't
ones.
like my eating it.
We're good?
Everyone good?
Yeah.
I think so. Oh wait, I go first, right?
Yep. Shayna, you'll get off.
You just present the cards that you used.
Right.
Used all of those.
Okay, so we're starting with hummus that is made of powdered sugar and mozzarella.
That's an interpretation of hummus.
Yeah. Oh yes, and then we're following it up with a smoothie that is made of iceberg lettuce, sage, and sardines. Okay.
Hot.
And then a corn tortilla, burger cream soup.
Now explain to me a little bit.
Yeah.
So, the soup, the corn tortilla burger cream soup. This is ground beef.
Yeah.
And like a tortilla soup. All right.
Yeah, burger tortilla soup.
Now I just need some quick clarification. Is the smoothie a dessert or it's an appetizer?
You know, it's a choose your own adventure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you, Chef.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a corn tortilla noodle lasagna with mozzarella marshmallows and
Marshmallows.
pureed plantain and parsnip sauce and hidden raisins.
Just hitting it.
Raisin.
Hidden raisins.
Oh.
Thank you, Chef. Are the hidden raisins to really get back at your worst enemy?
Yes.
Because everyone hates raisins, so you're like, fuck you, buddy. Okay.
Yeah.
Lovely. For my worst enemy, I have prepared a creamy cauliflower soup with thyme, and I am using spoiled cream to mix in with my soup and play it off as like, it's just sour cream, right? Nothing more
So
about
you
it.
might have a tender tummy later.
Maybe.
Okay.
And then I am using the corn tortillas and frying them like a churro. And then also making a pineapple glaze, but instead of using real sugar, I'm going to use Splenda. So it just gives a nice little aftertaste as you're eating it. But
Very nice
yeah.
aftertaste.
So I'm gonna do my worst enemy, a tart with shrimp and lemon over the top in a decorative style. Looks nice and pretty. But then there's layers of a romaine lettuce and white vinegar sauerkraut.
You're not hiding it, are you?
No, just. And then on the side, I've got a ribeye tartare wrapped in a corn tortilla.
I'm sorry, but that kind of sounds good. Or not, I'm sorry. Thank you, Chef.
Okay. So I have a ground cinnamon and Kalamata olive salsa. Fine. But next we have grilled snail olive oil tacos with drizzled matcha to look like green salsa. And then we have sand tamales.
Sand.
You don't know what's in there until you take that bite.
Jordan, I have a question. Am I allowed to, for my special rule, am I allowed to pick a winning chef and award side points to somebody?
You are only allowed to pick a winning chef. No additional points will be awarded.
Yeah,
Okay.
They're emotional points.
Extra later.
It's just, okay, well, before I reveal my winning chef, my side extra points. Wait, I can't do extra points.
No extra points.
I said if anyone incorporates a fish dessert, 2 points. And she had a sardine smoothie, so I was like, that's pretty good.
You have the shrimp in your tart.
But that's the main. It's the
That's true.
It's the main.
Not my
You are the winner.
Oh.
Well, you had me with the sand tamales. I was really hoping someone was going to do poop taquitos.
I didn't know how unfood we
So-
were allowed to include.
So the secret rule, that's no, I can't name points. It's just, I get excited if they do it. Basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was very excited about your sardine smoothie.
Thank you.
Alright.
I didn't win.
I was gonna put Albacore tuna pudding in my tart, but then I thought that might be going a step too far.
Yeah.
How many points did you get, Tilly?
I don't know.
I got a 11.
11 points. Okay.
16.
Oh!
Oh, good job.
It all came together. I had salsa and tamales.
Oh, wait,
It was
I'm not-
just like,
I just
it
got
makes sense.
Okay. So, Shayna, you will be the head chef this round.
Okay. So our special occasion is Harvest Fest.
Aw.
A time to celebrate the bountiful harvest of fall crops. Serve a meal full of autumnal ingredients. And our secret ingredient is arugula.
And is this fest a thing that we need?
It's a harvest fest.
Right, but like, are we?
You're harvesting.
We're harvesting. Are we sitting or are we walking around?
Does it have to be autumn
How do you
vegetables and foods?
Well, I thought it was just like on autumn ingredients. Or are we actually physically
Yeah, so things
harvesting?
like pumpkin.
No, you don't have to pick, you don't have to, I assume we don't have to walk through picking these. We're not harvesting them ourselves.
That's what I was.
We're just using
I got
farm
some-
fresh ingredients.
Some yesterday. I harvested my snappies yesterday.
I'm awarding an additional 5 points to anybody who doesn't make jokes.
You're not allowed to award points, so I'll continue to make jokes.
What's the weirdest pumpkin spice thing you've ever had?
Latte.
Actually, never had one.
Really?
I'm not a fan of coffee or sweet things.
Oh, fair. Yeah, I'm not a PSL girly myself.
Yeah. Pumpkin spice cheesecake, but
Hey.
that's just because I don't eat a lot of pumpkin spice stuff.
I've never had a weird one. You?
When I was younger, I think I attempted to make pumpkin spice cookies, but they turned into like a hybrid of a cookie and a muffin, and it was the breadiest like cookie ever. They were very strange and not good. It was an early baking attempt.
Yeah.
And with that, time's up.
Thumbs up.
Pencils down.
Get it in.
All right.
You know,
Okay, alright. First off,
Like the perfect thing.
we have bacon topped pizza with marinara and arugula. And we have a French bread bun frankfurter
ooh.
with arugula. And then we have a pumpkin spice coffee with oat milk.
And a
No.
Is it a blended coffee?
Can you enlighten me with what's so harvesty about this?
The pumpkin spice coffee.
right, Jordan.
Yes. I have prepared an autumnal toast. It will feature a whipped ricotta cheese topped with a bed of arugula. Then we'll have some grilled shiitake mushrooms and some toasted fenugreek on there. And fenugreek, fun fact, smells like maple syrup when toasted. And then we'll have just a little drizzle of some green goddess dressing on there.
Great.
I have the worst cards.
You got like what to do at like a Super Bowl party.
So, I've started out with a bagel sandwich with arugula, ground pork with a sweet soy glaze and pickled red onions, and then on the side you get a nice chip dip with tofu, pistachios, cilantro, and a little bit of lemon juice.
Your thing?
I'm not coming to your house for fall.
Don't.
I'm sorry, I've been there. Okay, we're not looking at the worst enemy thing. I have an arugula salad with sliced Brussels sprouts, and snap peas are not a fall ingredient. And pumpkin seeds with roasted sliced avocado squash and a apple cider vinegar and a honey mustard dressing. I don't know.
I love that you're just winging it.
Yeah, I was like, what would I put with avocado squash on my salad? That's the salad. The main is a lavish pie with zucchini and some ground meats. And then the dessert is a galette with honey drizzle and pumpkin spice powder.
All right.
I don't know.
So I decided to start us off here with a, with a crostini that includes fig, spread with fig butter and rocket. That's what the Brits call arugula, is rocket. So that's just your nice little snack to start things off. Then I moved us over to a gazpacho. That's a cold soup with some freshly harvested vegetables. By the way, the figs and the rocket were harvested
What are the freshly
with my own
harvested
hands. Zucchini, and there's a little bit of za'atar seasoning in there. A zucchini gazpacho with some za'atar. Acoustic za'atar, by the way. And then our main here is a poutine with some freshly harvested kale and black truffles in a bacon lardon gravy. Harvested.
I think that the person who harvested the best was Tilly. Yeah, it's harvest
That's
master.
my bees. My bees, I get my bees happy even in
You
honey.
sold
Lots
me
of
on
pumpkin spice.
delicata squash.
I love delicata squash. It's so good. Yeah, my mom used to put it in salad. I was like, fine. I don't know.
You get this, yes?
Yes. I'm going to all the special.
Actually, just maybe win.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
what's your
sure
points?
Tilly just blew us
Yeah.
all out of the
I got
water.
10.
That does it.
Yeah.
25.
It's okay. You guys
Good job.
come to my house. It was what? Sorry.
It's 26. You are a certified culinary genius. Ooh, what a great game. Congrats to our winner, Tilly. All right, so Aaron, tell folks where they can find you.
I honestly don't have a lot of social media, but I would say definitely keep an eye out for the Q here in a year or so.
Ooh, all right, the Q. Excellent. And Tilly, where can folks find you?
At Guardian Games at any of the 3 locations, and also I am currently working on a creature codex with my partner that's compatible with 5th edition, and it features artists from the Pacific Northwest only.
Awesome. And that's for D&D, right?
Yeah, it's compatible. It's going to be called From the Land of Moss and Rain.
Fun. Excellent. Ryan?
You can usually find me at the Lutz Tavern, and I don't work there.
You can find me anytime Monday through Friday between 5 to 7 at the Olive Garden bar. Any of them.
All of them?
When you're
Just
there,
a
you're
bar.
family.
It's not a side thing.
All right.
Uh,
Where can folks find you?
Find me Dan Fickle on Instagram. That's all I got.
Thank you everyone for coming today, and thanks again to the groomers and everyone at High Noon for letting us film in this gorgeous home today. If you enjoyed watching us play, imagine how much fun you'll have with your friends and family. You can pre-order Drawn Hungry today by clicking the link in the description. The game will be launching this fall, just in time for the holiday season. Like this video if you had fun, and subscribe for future Drawn Hungry dinner parties. We upload every other Tuesday. Think of it as your Tuesday treat. Thanks for joining us, folks. Till next time, ciao!
Who wants albacore pudding?